to light these trees up. So 3, 2, 1, go. And check out that. And today we're going to be checking out the Military Cart Powerful Tactical Flashlight. That's right, this is an all aluminum flashlight that shines up to 99,000 lumens. Is fully rechargeable, comes with rechargeable batteries, and is going to give you up to 8 hours of light off of those batteries. How cool is that? It also puts off a super bright light of 8000 K, which is a very bright white light. And this light is going to light up to 1,640 feet away. Super bright for sure. Let's go ahead. We're going to point the camera down. I'm going to show you the flashlight and everything you get, and then we're going to take it outside to see how bright it really is. Alright, so this is the box that it's going to come in. We're going to go ahead and open it up. You're going to see right on top, you're going to have your instruction manual. This does have 5 different lighting modes. If we look to what it says actually on the box here, it says military grade materials, super bright upgraded LEDs, long lasting rechargeable battery, telescopic zoomable. It is zoomable, and you can recharge it via USB. Waterproof, zoomable, 5 modes, power display, shockproof. Shockproof means if you drop it, it should be okay. You get a couple of these little gadgets here, a couple extra O-rings, a little piece to screw in that's going to give you a ring, it looks like. I'm going to show you what all this stuff is here in just a moment. So let's get to the flashlight. You do get your USB charge cord that comes with the flashlight. And then here is the flashlight itself. Check this thing out. It is all black anodized aluminum, which is very nice. You can see the big lens right here on the front. I'm going to try to angle it so you can see how big that LED is in there. You can zoom it, of course, by pulling it out and pushing it in. That's how you control the zoom. You have your power button right here. When you turn it on, you can see your charge lights here. This gives you your actual power level. I'll show you all the different modes here shortly. If we rotate it to the back, this is a little rubber cover here that you can peel up. This is where your charge cord goes in, but you also have a USB connector here as well, which makes me wonder, can you charge your phone with this flashlight? Is it going to act as a power bank? We're going to test that out in just a moment. Now, to see where your batteries are, like a lot of flashlights, you just unscrew the handle, and this is where your batteries go in right here. You also will notice that you have rubber O-rings to provide a seal to help keep water and moisture out of this flashlight. And what's really cool about this flashlight is the fact that they're going to give you, I'll show them to you right there, 2 extra rubber seals. There you go. These are the seals that go on the threads of the flashlight on either end cap. So if you do break one, you do have backups. Alright, to get back to this little piece right here, you can see it's a little brass plug with a steel tip on it. And what this is used for, and the way you set this up is you also have a cover for it, a protective cover. You're going to just take this and you're going to slip that red ring over the back, just like that. And then you screw this into the back of your flashlight right here. And then this little cover is if you want to cover that spike up. But what that spike is for is if you keep this in your vehicle, as we know, all cars, or most all cars these days, have power windows, and if you were to drive off in the water, the electrics go out, you can't roll down the window to get out. You can use this spike right here as a tail hammer to shatter windows, and you could also use it in a self-defense situation as well. If you don't want it, you can just simply take it off. They do also give you a little ring holder. It's almost like a mini key chain. You can just put it on the end here if you want to put some kind of a strap on this. But what I want to test out real quick, and I have a cord here, I want to make sure that this is going to be able to also double as a charging device. So we're going to plug this USB Type-C cord into it, and then I have a small power bank here. It's actually batteries for one of my cameras, and I want to see if it will actually start charging them. And you can see that these lights stayed on. The green one that was charged went off. That's because these two are still charging. So it is actually charging. And while it's charging, you can also see how much battery is left in your flashlight right here. There's 4 different lights. Each little light represents 25% charge. So as we've seen so far, this is a very capable flashlight. It has a ton of functions. We are going to go outside and test it out. It is quite dark out to see how bright it is. But I want to show you the different modes real quick. There are 5 different modes. And the first mode, of course, is just full on. And you can see how bright that is. And like I said, you adjust the focus this way. Like you can see it on the table. That's floodlight, and then goes all the way down to a spotlight. If you tap it again, it's going to dim it. That's your second mode. If you tap it again, you get a little bit dimmer, so it's not quite so intense. If you tap it again, you get the strobe light. You can use that in home self-defense situations if you need to stun a predator or distract them while you're getting away or getting ready to protect yourself. And then if you tap it again, it goes into SOS mode. So you have 3 different brightness settings, you have a strobe setting, and you have an SOS setting. It does feel of quality. It's heavier in the hand. It's not made out of any cheap plastic materials. It's all rubber and aluminum. The black anodized finish is quite nice. It's got this big lens on here to help project that beam. But rather than talk about it anymore, let's take it outside and go see what it can do. Alright, so it's nighttime now, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and try this flashlight out. This tactical flashlight should be pretty bright, so we're going to see how bright it actually is. You can see I'm facing the end of the street there where there's very little light. You just have a little bit of house light from one house, but the trees and everything else are completely dark. And we're going to do our best to light these trees up. So 3, 2, 1, go. And check out that. As you can see, this is a very, very bright light. This is the spotlight mode, so it's completely focused. So that's the most intense that it's going to get. And then you can also do the wide beam, and now you can see we're lighting up the entire cul-de-sac, which is just crazy to me how bright this light is. Now if you click the light, you can see it gets dim. Then you have a dimmer setting, then you have a strobe setting, and then you have the SOS setting, and then it goes to off. And then you can see that when it is on, you do have your level indicator right here, and as these lights go out means your battery is getting weaker and weaker. And then when it's off, of course, the lights go out. So very impressive, very bright light. This is going to light up any situation for camping, hiking, hunting, fishing, search and rescue. Just anytime you need super bright light at night, I think this is a good viable option. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.